Adam and Eve. Adam is from a Hebrew name Adama, which means earth, created from earth, dust. The masculine face represents the spirit, the consciousness. Adam represents human in general. Eve means give birth, the one who generates. The feminine face represents the mind. Serpent symbolized the earth drive, the impulse. What is the meaning of the story of Adam and Eve? In previous recording, we talked about the mind, which is a container carrying the consciousness. The mind is a receptacle. We also said how the feminine face represents the mind. Adam symbolized human in general, men and women. And Eve symbolized their mind. The story of Adam and Eve is the story of human being and his mind. They are in the garden, they have access to everything in there. They are living in an unconscious stage like babies who don't know the good and the bad. They were told not to approach the tree of the good and bad. This tree symbolized the defect mind. The defect mind judges everything based on its own interest. If it is useful to the mind, it is good, otherwise, it is bad. So Eve, under the pressure of her instinct, emotions, sensations, she ate the apple, the judgment. Judgment is symbolized by the fruit of that tree. Eat means incorporated, identifier, because when you eat something, it becomes part of your body, it blends with you. Eve identifies herself with the judgment. You may notice when someone says something, he or she wants you to accept it because this is what he or she believes in. Eve will then present the fruit to Adam, who symbolized the spirit and the consciousness. Adam eats it, then fall. This is how the consciousness falls, by the judgment. They enter the illusion state. The ancient call that stage Maya. They start thinking by images. This is how they discover that they were nude. They cover themselves with animal skin. So they are now half animal, half human. They still have some consciousness. But they lost the purity, the innocence. The consciousness started identifying itself with the mind. This is the fall. This is what is called the fall. Now, God forbids them to eat from the tree of life. He places cherubim with a sword, by the tree, as a protection, to stop them from eating the fruit of this tree. What can you do with a sword? You slice, you cut. The tree of life represents the now, the present. The mind is always either in the future or in the past. The mind lives in time. The sword cuts the time. Where the sword perforates is the present, the awakening. The piece to the left is the past, the piece to the right is the future. This is what the Oriental called the present, the now, here and now. This is the meaning of the story of Adam and Eve.